Explosive price moves ahead. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Funko, Core and more. Hello people, I'm the NakedTrader and today I will analyze Bitcoin USDT, Ethereum USDT, Funko stock, DEO stock, Core USDT and Mantra USDT. If you're not a member of Team NakedTrader yet, would you be so kind to press that subscribe button? It will help me a lot. And for now, let's start with the weekly performance of the crypto market. Overall, more red than green ones. Look at this, Mantra went down more than 90%. I will analyze it later. And also Theta minus 13.7, Pi Network minus 16.7, Athena minus 15.4, HNT minus 15.4. And the green ones of this week are Core is up 33%, Hype 10.7, BitTensor 22.3, FET is 14, Ray 11.1, and from the weekly, let's change to the daily. Today's sentiment is more green than red. The green ones of today, WorldCoin 5.4, Celestia 4.2, Fartcoin 6.6, Pepe 2.2, Render 7.9, Gala 3.6, Polkadot 3.6, BitTensor 9.7, Optimism 5.3, and the red ones of today are Mantra again 4.9, Trump minus 4.2, XZN minus 3.8, and from here let's go to CoinMarketCap. Currently, we have a market cap of 2.67 trillion with a 24-hour volume of 45.45 billion. And today's fear and greed is at 33, which is still in the fear zone. And the top 10 coins of today are Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Binance, Solana, Tron, Dogecoin, Cardano. And from here, let's go to the weekly performance of the stock market. Overall, a nice green week, but there were some red ones. Microsoft was down minus 3.56, Nvidia minus 5.65, Intel minus 4.78, Meta minus 8.20, Tesla minus 4.37, Novo Nordisk minus 5.11, Amazon minus 4.75, and the green ones, Palantir 5.86, Apple 3.44, Uber 6.06, MicroStrategy is up 16.47, Lilly 16.51, Toyota Motors 5.48, Netflix 5.63, Alibaba 4.50, and from here let's go to the chart of Bitcoin. Starting at the weekly, about 13.5 hours to close this week's candle, currently still in green, and the price is at 84,462, and we are at resistance on the weekly. And I will change to the daily. The price is getting compressed. Resistance, still no gain. And I will show last week's scenarios. After compression follows extension, so we can expect a huge price move the coming days. So the scenarios will remain the same. If the price doesn't hold support, then we go back to the start of the impulse, and that is 76,554. And if it falls through support over there, then the next entry will be at 68,240. If the price managed to go up, then I would like to see a test of 89,918, a pullback as entry around 83,694. And if the price managed to go up more aggressive, and let's say test 92,227, pullback with entry at 86,084, aiming for the continuation play and to break the 94,497. And from Bitcoin, let's go to Funko, starting at the weekly. I've charted this one somewhere the end of 2023, and look at this. The entry here got filled, and where is it? If you took this trade, then you were in profits about 173%. Congratulations if you had played the entry over there. I will post a link of the previous analysis in the description so you can check it out. And also, the trade after the gain was this one, also flawless. Here was the gain on the weekly, the gain of the previous drop off to the low, the pullback with the entry at $7.86, and that was also a nice profitable trade of 84.71%. So we have two scenarios that have been played out. And also look at this. We just arrived at the most defensive entry, the entry of $3.99. So this one, if you change to daily, also already in profits after the huge dump, already 9.53% up. So that were 3 out of 3, and that is nice. Let me change to the monthly. So for now, this one played out, this one played out, and this one is in play. It was the start of the monthly impulse to the previous high here. I'll add some levels. And from the monthly, I will change to the weekly. And from the weekly, let's go to the daily. $4 hour. Okay, I will go back to the daily and make a plan for the coming days. So this one is in play. If you missed the entry, then this one also playable. Perhaps a gain on the daily of $5.42, pullback with the entry at $4.31, aiming to break $6.83. And else, if the price goes up more aggressive, then I would like to see a test of $7.51, pullback with the entry at $5.42, aiming to break the $7.86. But keep in mind, if the price doesn't hold support, then we will see new all-time lows, and we need to wait for a lower time frame rotation, something like this, to pick your entry. Yes, so we have 4 potential plays for Funko the coming days, and from here let's go to Diageo, starting at the monthly. Current price at $109.58. Here was the start of the previous impulse to the all-time high. Okay, let me change to the weekly. Currently a rejection on the weekly of $111.64. On the weekly, I would like to see a gain of 111.64, perhaps a test between 118 and 124, pullback entry at 111.64 for the continuation. If the price managed to go up more aggressive, and let's say test about 130, pullback entry at 118.16, aiming to break 138. And if the price doesn't hold support, then I would aim for the entry at 85.98, trying to go up from there. And if it doesn't hold support over there, then I would be very defensive and wait for an entry at $70.26, trying to go up from there. So we have 4 potential scenarios for Diageo the coming days. And from here, let's go to Core USDT. I've charted this one when early 2024. And look at this. If we zoom in, what happened? Entry over here at $1.17.40 got filled flawless. Potential a profit of 145.48%. I'll post a link of the previous analysis in the description so you can check it out if you like. Also, if you took the more aggressive one, like this, the entry also got filled at $1.4883, and that was a potential profit of 71%. Also, so that is 2 out of 4. And the entry here also got filled. How much was it? 99 cents over here. Look at this. First 63% and later on more than 100% profits. And the most defensive entry also got filled over here. The play of 80 cents, and that was a profitable trade of 152.19. Congratulations if you had played this one. So we have 4 out of 4 trades that all in profits. Congratulations, Team NakedTrader. I will post a link of the previous analysis in the description so you can check it out. 4 out of 4, flawless. And let me start at the weekly. I will start with a clean chart. Current price at 68 cents. And from the weekly, let's go to the daily. Currently at the resistance point of 72 cents. Beautiful price action, low, high, higher, low, higher, high. Perhaps an entry here at 55 cents. Aiming to break that 72 cents. Aiming for the 84 cents. There's a potential play of first target point 29, second target point 50. And else I would aim for the more defensive entry here at 47 cents. If the price managed to go up from here, then I would like to see a test of 91 cents. Pullback entry at 72 cents. Aiming to break $1.04. And else, if the price managed to go up, test $1.04 from here, pullback entry at 84 cents, aiming to break $1.26. So beautiful price action here for core USDT, for potential trades for the coming days. And from here, let's go to Mantra. Another one, I've charted this one when early 2025. And let's zoom in a bit. Look at this, flawless analysis. If you had took this trade over here, entry at $5.32, you could have had more than 70% profits over there. I will post the link of the previous analysis in the description so you can check it out. And also this one, the gain, the pullback, the entry at $5.80 was also a profitable trade of 57%. And also if you took him later over here, that was a potential play of 30%. Eventually fell through this support, and over here also, that's why we use a stop loss to prevent unexpected losses. So I assume you guys took some profits over here, put the stop loss, increase your stop loss to prevent those losses. But now the price is down more than 90% just in a few days. Let's see what happened. So previous support is currently resistance over here, $1.34. I'll remove those analyzers. Let's go back to the weekly. And let's go back to the past, because that is where we can find the price action. Last line of defense before the next drop to 30 cents. I'll go back to the daily. Four hours. I will move myself to the right. Doesn't look good. Also on the 4 hours, rejection. This was the rejection of the previous support of $1.03. On the 4 hours, rejection of this one. Doesn't look good at all. So I would like to see a gain of 83 cents on the 4 hours. Maybe a test of $1.03. Pullback entry at 77 cents. Aiming to break the $1.03. Else I wouldn't touch this. Let me go back to the daily, weekly, and I will move myself. No, doesn't look good. I would wait for the next support entry here of 30 cents, trying to go up from there, and else the next support at 16 cents, and the most defensive play the entry at 8 cents, trying to go up from there. So we have 4 potential plays for Mantra USDT the coming days. And from here, let's go to Ethereum, starting at the weekly, about 13 hours and 11 minutes to close this week's candle, currently in red, and the price is at $1,581. Resistance doesn't look strong at all for Ethereum. From the weekly, let's change to the daily. Oh, the price is very compressed on the daily. And let me show last week's scenarios. So very compressed. We can expect a huge move there. If the price managed to go up and test 1791, pullback with the entry around 1630, aiming to break the 1864. If the price managed to go up more aggressive and test the 1933, pullback with the entry at 1745, aiming for the continuation to break the $2,000 level. And if the price doesn't hold support, then this one is in play, the entry of 1292. And if it fall through support there, then the next entry also in play, that is the play of 1124, trying to go up from there. So doesn't look good at all. Will Ethereum stay above 1000? Yes or no? We will find it out over the coming days. And for now, thanks for watching. Enjoy your day and see you in the next one. Laters.